Hi, I'm Sophie and welcome to my world. Today I'm going to teach you how to make a fancy God's eye. Now a normal God's eye just has one cross like that and then you weave around it and you get this really cool eye. But this one I'm going to teach you how to make that eye shape with 6 prongs, and I'm going to teach you how to do it in a fancy way. And I'm going to show you how to do that right now. For this project you will need 3 7-inch long coffee stir sticks, a hot glue gun, yarn, scissors, ruler, and a pen. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to mark the center of each one of these sticks. So since they're 7 inches long, that's going to be 3.5 inches. And I'm just going to put a little dot right in the center. You'll never see it. So I'm going to put just a little drop of glue right here. And I'm going to take my second stick and I'm just going to make it into a letter X, like that. I'm going to put another little drop of glue here. And I'm going to come back and now make like a snowflake. And there we go. Just like that. Now, I want to let this dry really good. And I'm going to put a little bit of hot glue right in the center. Now, you hold your string or yarn right in the center and go once, twice, right through the center. Now, before you bring it around to wrap it the third time, you give it a quarter turn so that you're now in the second pie wedge here, and wrap it 1, 2, and then once again, pie wedge turn, 1, 2. Don't worry about this little extra bit. Now, for the fancy one, like this, I'm going to be wrapping my arms. And the reason I'm wrapping my arms is because otherwise they look kind of naked. And we don't want that for our beautiful fancy one because we've got all this space in between. If you're just going to go and do the regular standard God's eye, you don't need to cover your sticks, but I'm teaching you the fancy one right now. So we've got our star here. We've gone around, round, around. Take your string and just start wrapping around one of the arms. And you want to wrap as closely as you can. Now when you get to the end, and you're almost there, you're going to take a little bit of hot glue. So hold it with your finger right there. Put a little tiny drop of hot glue on the end, and then continue to wrap. This is just going to make sure that it stays in place. Now I'm going to start coming back in the opposite direction. So I'm going back down the arm. Now once I get to the bottom, instead of going straight across over the top, I'm actually going to come under the bottom. So instead of going straight across like that, I'm going to come underneath, and then I'm going to start on my second arm. And I'm going to do exactly the same thing. Now, I'm going to jump ahead here. I've covered all of my arms. And I'm at the end of my last one, and I'm going to keep wrapping it down just like I did before, all the way down. And hopefully soon I'll be getting to my color change, which is fun. I like using this color changing yarn just because it's making these much easier because you don't have to change the colors on your own. Okay, so now I'm down to the bottom and I'm ready to start making my design. So what I'm going to do is, as you see, I've wrapped it around. I'm going to come up, and instead of coming under like I did before, I'm going to come up and I'm going to go over. So then I'm coming up and over, and I'm going to cross over and go 1, 2, this time 3, just like I did before in the beginning. Then I'm going to make my quarter turn, 1, 2, 3, 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 and this is going to be the last time I do the quarter turn for this 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, you should see now there's kind of like a star shape that's happening. This is very, very important for beginning the next part. So I've got it all set in the center, and I'm going to take, this is from my third wrap, I pick it up and I go over, but instead of going to this side, I'm going to go to this second arm here. So I go around the arm, quarter turn. And you can see I'm following the pattern that I created. Okay, around, quarter turn, around, quarter turn, around, quarter turn. And what you want to do is always make sure that your string is following that pattern. So it's lining up. Around, quarter turn, up, around and turn. So you can see the eye forming. And now what I want to do is give myself a little bit of space. So let me get some yarn here. And so what I'm going to do is go find my prong that I want to go, my arm that I want to go up, and I'm going to go 1, 2, and I'm going to go up 3. Now I bring it up, take it to the second arm, wrap it around, take it to the third arm, wrap it around, take it to the fourth arm, wrap it around, take it to the fifth arm, wrap it around, take it to the sixth arm, wrap it around, and each time you can see I'm turning as well. And now I'm back to the beginning. So I'm going to take it to that first arm, wrap it around, and see how I'm following the line there? That's what you want to do. You want to follow. And now we're just going to keep going around. Almost back to, okay, now I'm back to the original arm. I'm going to wrap it around again 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. And now I'm going to do another. And now I'm back to my arm, and I'm going to go around again 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And bringing it around. So I'm back to my original arm that I started with, and I'm going to wrap this twice, 3 times, and then I'm just going to add a little bit of glue. And wrap it into that glue. Just watch your fingers so you don't burn yourself. And then I'm going to actually cut this and I'm going to tie this off. So what I'm going to do is take my finger, hold it right here. I'm going to wrap the string around, pull it through, and pull. We'll do that one more time. So I make a loop, I pull the string around, through that loop, and pull. And then I'm just going to put a little drop of glue on the back as well, just to make sure it doesn't go anywhere. So there you have it, your fancy God's eye. So I just want to give you a couple here to take a peek at. So this is one that is completely woven. This is one with some breaks in between. This is one where I didn't cover the wood, and I wanted you to see that just so you could tell the difference between those with wrapped arms and not wrapped arms. And then this is just a smaller version. This is using the 5-inch sticks instead of the 7.5-inch sticks. So there you have it, a fancy God's eye. You can have many multiples. You can fill your room with color. And for more great ideas just like these ones, check us out at Sophie-World.com.